Hello guys, do you want to earn 10k a day without leaving your home? Man, passive income and financial freedom guaranteed. Trust us. I know it's hard to distinguish all those scams and financial pyramids from the real deal, but trust me, you're in the right place and I'm the real deal. The only thing you need to do is to give us your money and we will multiply it for sure. Overnight. And one thing, sorry. Yeah? Like now? Like now? No, you're crazy. Really? No way. Really? Man. Man. I need to take this mask off. I want to be serious. If you will pay now, in this minute, $100 on my PayPal account, you will get back $200 within next 15 minutes. Really? If you want to know how to recognize because not everything is so clear like this character of mine, then you need to watch until the end. I go by the name Mobs, and this is Choke and Roll. Let's go. Hey yo, 420, I go by the name Mobs. Welcome to Choke and Roll channel, where every week you will find some very basic information about crypto. But back to the topic. With the development of the cryptocurrencies market, the financial pyramids appear often and more often. Aren't you tempted by the vision of a fast purchase of a Lambo and even faster driving it? Get a Lambo overnight. Imagine you around young models, drinks with palm trees, scraping the sky in Dubai or on a beach on a paradise island and azure sea. With these promises, we are tempted by projects built on a pyramid finance. In today's episode, we'll learn how to be smart, how not to be made a fool of, and take care of your hard-earned money and not letting disappear with your hay. Unfortunately, financial pyramids and Ponzi schemes are constantly evolving, and what's even worse, they are getting so complicated and so refined that they are practically unrecognizable as a or at least it's super hard to recognize them. So what do a financial pyramid and Ponzi scheme have in common? Both of these schemes are designed to recruit lots of people and profit from the newly acquired people. So both of these arrangements are investment schemes. In fact, what do they have in common remains that the funds are usually not being invested in any assets, or at least only a tiny part of them. Keep it simple and logical. If somebody is asking you for money and telling you that you will make more money with this money, basically he should invest this money somehow into something in order to multiply it. And this will be the profit. So what will happen when those funds are not being invested into any assets? The profitability of these routines is dependent on a steady flow of new members, basically new money. So as long more funds are being accumulated than withdrawn, it's fine, everything works. But the money runs out, the whole pyramid collapses. But of course, these methods are very different and therefore so difficult to detect. So what is the difference between financial pyramids and Ponzi scheme? With the Ponzi scheme, all the money goes directly to the creator of this project, and only then he can share the profit with people involved. So everything goes to the creator. Actually, I've got a brand new idea. The only thing to succeed with this project is you. But you need to have another 10 friends, and there have got to another 10 friends, and we all together can make it happen. But it's not a pyramid. Okay, so as we know, all the money goes to the creator, and in the financial pyramid, everyone profits from the tiers they have recruited. So basically, each successive employee profits from the recruited funds. But let's get back to the track, to the road that should help you avoid all those and pyramid and financial pyramids. We're going to the lights, and the red light appears. When the red light should go on for you. Number one, guarantee. If somebody gives you the guarantee of high sky rates of return in a short period of time, I mean, okay, this is the crypto world, the crypto market, and sometimes the rates are actually can exceed your wildest expectations. I'm aware of that, but remember to be extremely vigilant and extremely careful. Bitcoin or Ethereum can also bring you tens of percents of return, but no one will you promise that. So if somebody gives you a profit guarantee, then actually it's awesome. You can be 100% sure that it is a pyramid and that it is not worth going into. Number 2, street credit. But you know what I mean. Basically, if you can't find reliable information or there is limited information about the project, the company, the income, the service offered, the business model, if most of the information you find is unclear, confusing, and in addition there are no reliable sources providing it, you should start getting suspicious. And when I say sources, I mean, for example, I don't know, a reliable YouTube channel or a web portal. If you won't find any of those, it could be a scam. The real business model of financial pyramids is to pay out profits from the deposits of new people recruited. And everything is fine until the critical point is reached. The critical point is reached then when the creators roll over with your money so that they can actually fulfill the vision they promised to you. I mean, all those yachts, living in paradise. The only problem is that they will fulfill those visions and promises to themselves, not for you, but using your money. So no wonder that they won't brag about this particular business model online. 3, you are persuaded to invite your friends to invest in the project for which they promise you excessively high commissions. New people, new capital. So basically, your deposit is therefore able to generate profit to cover the commissions for the person who introduces you to the system, and the person who introduced that person to the system, and then the person who introduced the person who introduced the person to the system, until they will run out of new people, run out of new money. What's next? Wonderful apps that let you make money for doing nothing. I mean, come on, if an app appears on the market that pays you money for, I don't know, just walking around, however, miraculous applications that pay us for nothing do not exist. Even if it doesn't ask you for any money, this particular app, and only ask you to leave your data or invite other friends. I mean, and by data, I didn't mean only your name or birthday, what you are buying, what website do you visit, what brands do you like, what car do you drive, where do you live, what do you like to eat. All those data can be much more worthier than money and much more profitable to company that is selling it. But let's get back to these miraculous applications. When you download it and to start earning money, we need to return the amount invested in this application. But how do you mean invested? It's supposed to be free. It's not free? Of course, to receive the promised amazing benefits, we must first deposit some money. Tiny money. You like tiny money, only give me a tiny money, a little money. I will give you good money, big money, but give me tiny money, big money, tiny money, big money. So you will earn when you deposit some money. In turn, the money that we will receive as our payment will depend on the registrants. Looks familiar? Promises of high earnings, payment for something that doesn't seem to be generating any revenue, and payout dependent on new deposits. I want 10 of those. What about coins? Tokens. Not only should you be wary of suspicious apps, but also some coins. And just as apps and all those YouTubes, you know, like get rich overnight, can sometimes be quickly figured out because they seem too perfect, investing in cryptocurrencies is already a more complicated matter. So basically remember to do a very, very good and intense research before each investment and do not buy only on the wave of the hype. We made an extra episode about this, but long story short, who's behind this project? What technology does have this project? What is the background? I mean, check this episode. Not long ago, we witnessed how one of the major cryptocurrencies collapsed in one day. One day. And this should already give food to our thoughts before entering in other like bright investments and new crypto projects which will revolutionize the world and your wallet by making it empty. But in the crypto world, it's not so easy. Financial pyramids in the cryptocurrency market are unfortunately much harder to recognize and to catch, especially if they are interconnected. So basically, if you're new into crypto, I would leave it. I would focus on the biggest project on the market, although #Luna, you know what happened. And I personally, I'm following the rule that if somebody is too perfect to be real, probably it's not real. And I'm trying to avoid it. In worst case scenario, I won't be rich overnight, but you can still get rich with your hard work. Yeah, I know, idea, but the best investment is to invest in yourself. Fraud methods are evolving all the time. They're taking advantage of current trends. So beside all those tips I gave you, most importantly, remember to analyze the project very, very well. And again, I can redirect you to this episode, I think, what are altcoins and what to invest in 2022, where we described what to pay attention for when investing and so on and so on. The episode is here. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscription button and hit the comment section down below. Let me know, maybe you were, I hope not, a victim. I would be more than happy to hear your comments about this topic. And remember, investing is basically giving your money to somebody. Would you give like money to anybody on the street? Your hard-earned money? I think not. And keep this in mind before putting even $10 into some fancy internet project. See you next week, guys.